Hi, me again. We're on day 4 of the 4-part series on how to get your business going. So the last part that we were going to talk about is money. And there's a few things to cover here. So each person has their own money story. The way they feel about it, why they feel the way that they do about it, what's brought them to the way that they feel, whatever. History with it, how your parents treated it, grandparents treated it, people around you treated it. That's all going to affect how you treat it. And the thing that I see a lot of people doing, and that I notice myself doing, is you make everybody else's money story your problem as well. Especially when you first start out. So you go to set your prices, someone comes to you and says, I really want to use your services, I can't afford that. And you're like, okay, I'll go ahead and discount it for you because I know you can really use it. And here's the problem with that. You're going to discount it. You're going to feel super awesome within the first 20 minutes of doing that because then you're helping someone and whatever. Then you're going to feel not so awesome toward the middle and the end of working with that person because then you're like, ugh. Now I'm to the point where the amount of time that I've put into this, the amount of effort that I've put into this isn't worth what I'm getting back. And that's where people start to burn out. People start to not have so much fun anymore, and people start to realize, is this really the thing for me? Here's the deal. And another thing that I see is people go ahead and discount before they even, before the other person says they can't afford it or whatever. My prices are this much, but I can go ahead and I can give you this special right now. And then you're putting in a lot of work for not a whole lot of money, and you're not going to realize your dreams because you're going to burn out. And that's because you're making their money story your money story, and you can't do that. You need to focus on you. You need to figure out, okay, I've invested this much in a coach. I've invested this much in my site. I've invested this much in learning what I'm doing. I've got this much time into all of this. How much is that all going to be worth to me, especially once I figure in the amount of time that I'm going to be putting into teaching other people? And that's what's going to have to reflect in your site and in your price. Otherwise, you're going to burn out and you're not going to have fun and you're going to end up hating what you're doing. And I don't want that for you. I want your prices to reflect you and the amount of time that you've put into it, the amount of energy that you put into it. And it's not just prices. You also have to figure out how much money that you're going to need to sustain the lifestyle that you need. That's part of your money story. You also need to figure out, am I going to invest right now? Am I going to invest in a coach? Am I going to invest in doing what I need to do to make myself a better coach so I can give these people what they need? And that's kind of a big thing to think about. And for the longest time, I thought I could do this on my own. I would just hop from freebie to freebie to freebie that coaches sent out, and I was like, I can figure this out, I got this. And I sucked. I really did. I was awful. Not gonna lie, I was terrible. I'm not even perfect now, let's be honest. But the quality of what I was able to give and the way I was able to give it, phenomenally better now after I have invested into a coach. Because what I put into the universe by paying for me to get a coach is what I got back. And another reason why is it's not that I was just putting it out there just to get it back. Another reason is I started thinking, investing in a coach isn't investing in that coach. It's investing in me because then I'm going to become a better coach. And if I can't invest in me, why on God's green earth would I ask some random person on the internet to invest in me? If I'm not going to do it, they're not going to do it. And I noticed that was pretty much the biggest changing point in my life. Now, I'm not saying bust out your checkbooks and invest in me to be your coach. I may not be the right fit for you. And if I'm not, that's fine. find the person that is the right fit for you. And I'm telling you right here and now, your money story, the amount of clients that you're going to have, your mindset, everything is going to be 20 times better once you find the perfect coach for you. Research coaches. Find the one that's going to be in the market that you want. If you want to be a business coach and you're a female, then I might be the right one for you. Or one of the other coaches out here that does strictly female coaches, they might be one of the right ones for you. Look at who has the personality that fits with yours. Look at who's got the course materials that you need. Maybe you want a group session. Maybe you want individual sessions. Maybe you want to be one of the ones that meets them for like one of the one-day summits. Whatever one works for you, find the coach that's going to meet your style. Invest in that coach and watch your money story go from kind of icky to suddenly, boom, everything is fantastic. And it's not going to be like wave a magic wand, poof, fairy godmother coach that's going to make everything better. No. They're going to give you the tools that you need. They're going to work on your mindset with you. They're going to work on everything that you need to turn into the coach of your dreams, basically. They can't do it for you. They've already done it. They've done their work. It's time for you to do your work, but they can give you everything that you need to get set on the right path. And they're going to show you that the old way of taking everybody else's money story on as your own and kind of discounting everything that you're doing isn't really the way that you need to go. You're going to find the people that are your ideal clients that are going to want to pay your prices to work with you because you are premium material. And that's what you need to keep in mind. So, this concludes our 4-part series on how to start your business. I've got links on if you want to sign up with me. You're free to do so. Join our free Facebook group because there's tons of info in there. There's other coaches that are in there at all the times. And they've got tons of info that they put out too. And you may find your right coach in there. So I hope to see you in our free Feminine Business Building group.